case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 2007, a lawsuit was brought forth against the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, TDCJ, and one of its supervisors, Roderick Arthur, by Debra Lauderdale, a former correctional officer alleging sexual harassment. Lauderdale claimed that Arthur pursued a relationship with her, subjected her to inappropriate comments and physical advances, and made unwelcome phone calls during her night shift. The harassment persisted despite Lauderdale reporting Arthur's behavior to her immediate supervisor, Sergeant Kroll. Instead of taking action, Sergeant Kroll cautioned Lauderdale against informing the warden. Eventually, Lauderdale was reassigned to a different building, but the harassment had taken its toll. Lauderdale refused to report to Arthur and did not return to work. She ultimately resigned and filed a formal complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity, EEO, against Arthur for sexual harassment. Subsequent investigations found Arthur guilty of discourteous conduct of a sexual nature. As a result, he was suspended for 4 days without pay and placed on probation for 9 months. Despite the decision, the trial court granted summary judgment to both the TDCJ and Arthur. Citing Title VII, which prohibits sexual harassment that engenders a hostile or abusive work environment, the appellate court found that Arthur's behavior toward Lauderdale was indeed pervasive, satisfying the requirement for a hostile work environment claim. The appeal took an interesting turn when it came to Arthur's defense. The appellate court rejected Arthur's claim for qualified immunity, considering his behavior constituted sexual harassment. The proceedings saw the summary judgment for the TDCJ being affirmed and the dismissal of the constructive discharge claim due to the lack of compelling evidence. The summary judgment on the Section 1983 claim against Arthur and his qualified immunity defense, however, were reversed. The court ruled Arthur's alleged behavior was not only objectively offensive, but unreasonable, denying him the safety of qualified immunity and remanding the case for further proceedings. This landmark case shines a spotlight on employers' responsibilities in preventing and remedying sexual harassment.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit LSD.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.